Good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday, March 16th. This is an evening video. This is a TTM video. I have a few returns to go over, one failure. And this is also, I guess what you would say, an IP video, an in-person, sort of. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, let's get started, show you what I got. We'll get started with the failure first. This is another spring training attempt, Fort Myers, Florida. I didn't put how many days because it's a failure, so I really didn't care. It wasn't long, maybe a couple weeks. But Mr. Bob McClure, just no note, no price, just sent the card back. So thanks, Bob. Appreciate you. So on to the next. So I don't know Bob McClure, if he wants money. He's just doesn't sign. Not sure that. I believe he's on the Twins. I sent that to the Fort Myers spring training facility. Quick turnaround, so that's the good news. Anyway, moving on. We have 447 days out of San Diego, California. A very quick one. I know a lot of people have this guy. I did not yet, so I figured I'd go ahead and get him. But we got Mr. Billy Ray Smith. Looks like his marker's starting to fade out. So if you're thinking about sending it to Billy Ray, you might want to hold out until he gets a better marker. Give him a little time. Hopefully he'll get something better. This is the second time I've gotten a faded marker. This one's not as bad as the Keith Sims one, but it's all right. So we got this this Topps. I don't know what year this is. Can't really tell. Can't read it. You know me. This is a 91 upper deck. Very nice. I got the 90 score and this guy's favorite, the 92 game day. These are wonderful looking cards. Really appreciate that. We'll go with right here, Mr. Billy Ray Smith. We thank you, sir. It was very nice. Very quick turnaround too, which is really impressive. So next up, I got 3 of 3 out of Buffalo, New York in 13 days. And let's see here. We've got Mr. Mark Kelso, safety, who played on those back-to-back Super Bowl teams. I believe he played for each one of those. God bless you, Mark Kelso, and his number 38. I got a nice pro set. All of these came out really nice in the 90 score. So thank you, Mr. Kelso. I think all of these cards came out pretty good. Very happy with all those. And actually, a little extra here from Mr. Kelso. He actually wrote on the note. Again, always a really nice touch when the guys take the time. That means they actually read your letter. And then they write back. And his handwriting is a little tricky. Looks like we are well, hoping the same for you and your family. May God bless you and your family mightily in the coming years. Thank you for your kind words. I was honored and blessed to play alongside so many great teammates. Something, and then he signed Mark. That's a little tough to read right there, so I'm not sure what the last part says. Let's see if there's any handwriting experts out there. But anyway, move on. We thank you, Mr. Kelso. I'll try to read that and decipher it a little more later. Don't want to take too much of everyone's time here tonight. And then I have 2 of 4, 23 days out of West Palm Beach, Florida. This is another spring training. So some teams are actually signing spring training. So that's some good news for us out there. This one, unfortunately, out of the two of the 4 he signed, the 50% are there. He did not sign the 2 I would have most wanted him to sign. But that's okay. Either way. Got Mr. Dave Martinez. Played for the Expos. Signed the 91 Don Russ and the 89 Don Russ. Did not sign the 90 Fleer for the set. Also did not sign the 90 Upper Deck. Those I would have rather had either one of those signed, but that's okay. I still appreciate it, Mr. Martinez. Thank you for the 2 that you did sign. It's hey, better than Bob McClure did for me. So will will be happy with that. And my last success before I get to my history lesson, I have this one I did not even know was coming. 101 97 days. Obviously a nice big 8x10. And we've got Mr. Richard Petty, excuse me, and the King. I stole this idea from this guy. I will give him credit on this. He did one of these for his son's room. He's doing a whole Cars theme, which is going to be really cool when he gets it all done. He's got some really nice pieces. He just got a Mario Andretti. So if you haven't checked it out, check out his channel, This Guy's Cards. That's DIS. The Andretti came out really nice. But this one I was really happy about. Lil K is going to love this, I think. He used to love the movie Cars. He's not into it as much because he's 8 now, so he's big, all grown up. But yeah, so we're gonna put that in his room. Hopefully he'll enjoy it. And excuse me, let me just gotta wet my whistle here. So now there's a bar I go to that's up the street. It's my local bar. It's a little dive, but it's great. It's a little sports bar. I go there to watch football games when we could do that. Hopefully they'll get that going again next year. To where I met my girlfriend. It's a great little place. It's called Fat Jack's here in Easton, Pennsylvania. And I don't know if anyone is familiar with who Fat Jack is. Fat Jack Fisher is, and this is something I've recently learned. He used to own the bar. Then he went into partnership with someone, sold the bar to that person, and now that person's daughter runs the bar still. But Mr. Fisher does still go in there from time to time, and he has his own spot where he would sit at the bar, and that was always his spot. It was kind of like a Cheers scene. It was kind of cool. But I got to meet him a couple times, and this last time we got him to sign something. I actually got him to sign, I don't remember if it was a piece of paper or whatever. But we got this now. This is really cool. So I got this little thing. These were little coasters that I guess he had made up when he originally had a bar. I guess it was started as the Dugout. He had these made up somewhere way back when. This is out of New York, Amityville, New York. But really cool. So he played obviously for the Mets. Was where he did most of his years, I guess. And he signed it in ink pen. A little hard to see. There you go. So it came out really nice. We really like that. So we're going to put this right here on display for us to see. And I'm going to give you a little history lesson. If you don't know, he just had his 82nd birthday. So Fat Jack Fisher, he had a career 86 wins, 139 losses, 1,017 strikeouts, and a 4.06 ERA for his career. He played from 1959 to 1969. Played for the Orioles, San Francisco Giants, the New York Mets, obviously, the White Sox, and the Reds. His first appearance was in relief against the Yankees, and he got his first career strikeout against the all-star catcher Elston Howard in that game. By no means was he an all-star pitcher, but he's been in some really big historical moments, and this is where I think it's kind of cool. So bear with me. Hope you guys enjoy this. So on September 28th, 1960, he served up Ted Williams' infamous 521st home run in Ted Williams' last career at bat. That was Jack Fisher threw that pitch. September 26, 1961, served up Roger Maris's 60th home run of the season that tied Babe Ruth's record. So pretty cool. Some big historical baseball moments there. Both of those were while he was pitching with the Orioles, though. He got the honor of throwing out the first ever pitch in Shea Stadium through a strike in 1964. And apparently there's a story here that he was overwhelmed by crowd noise in the pregame commotion that he asked the Mets manager, Casey Stengel, if he could warm up in the bullpen instead of on the pitcher's mound. He credits himself with starting that big league custom of starting pitchers warming up in the bullpen before games. He also gave up the first home run in Shea Stadium history on April 17th, 1964 to Willie Stargell. So that's a little bit of Fat Jack Fisher history for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Pretty cool. Like I said, not a world beater or anything like that, but some really significant history moments. And unfortunately, in these big moments, we always like to watch these big historical moments happen. And unfortunately, someone's got to be on the bad end of that. But that's Mr. Jack Fisher. So got this. I'm going to be sending this up to Disc Guy because I know he is a big Mets fan, and I think he'll like this and enjoy it. I just wanted to show that off to you guys. Like I said, that wasn't a TTM. I don't know that he does TTM. Just something I got here locally I thought was pretty cool, and I wanted to share with everybody. Hope you're having a good night and enjoy. Take care, guys.